suffered the loss. Slovenia, the current Eurobasket champions, will want to put themselves in a good position for the second round. The Moraka gym, not full yet, but still people coming in. Going to get into individual player introductions shortly. In fact, we're a little late for those. And then we'll get into the formal part, the pre-game with the national anthems, and then we'll get this one underway. A game that really could go a long way to deciding the finishing positions in this group. So getting into individual player introductions, and Slovenia will be introduced as the awaiting first.
With number 5, Luka Rupnik. With number 7, Klemen Prepelic. With number 8, Edo Muric.
Edo Muric and Naka Plazic having a great season at the moment. Jaka Plazic.
With number 14, Captain Gasper Vidmar.
And Gasper Vidmar, as Kasper Vidmar will go this team.
Zagorac. With number 21, Blaž Markovic. With number 22, Žiga Dimec. With number 31, Vlatko Čančar.
And Vlatko Čančar, the last man out, averaging 19.5 points a game in the first two games, nearly 32 minutes. The guy puts a shift in. He's going to be a key man tonight.
Sabrajem 3, Ivan Maraš. Sabrajem 5, Derek Nidam. Sabrajem 6, kapetan Suad Šeković. Sabrajem 8, Sead Šeković. Sabrajem 11, Nemanja Radović. Sabrajem 13, Aleksa Ilić. Sabrajem 14, Vukotan Pavić. Sabrajem 17, Vladimir Mihajlović. Sabrajem 19, Zoran Nikolić. Sabrajem 20, Nikola Ivanović. Sabrajem 21, Nemanja Vranješ.
Well, in the first game, minutes-wise, this team really didn't spread the minutes out too much. But this Montenegrin team for Coach Mitrovic got to get the win. It's a hard nut to crack at home. We'll have the two national anthems, first from Slovenia and then from Montenegro.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Montenegro.
And now the Montenegrin national anthem. Well, players will exchange mementos of the game at the half. And what a year it's been for Slovenian basketball. Eurobasket champions really have, after years of promising great things, now they delivered. Here are the three referees, Mr. Yilmaz, Rosso and Kalic from Turkey, from Poland and from France. The third team on the floor, their teamwork as important as both these Montenegrin and Slovenian teams. Here's the roster for Slovenia. As I said, Vlatko Kankar putting in a shift every day of the week. 30+ minutes in the first two games. Pelch with 18 points a game. There's also chipping in. And as you'd expect, Kasper Vidmar with nearly 20 points a game. One of the mainstays of that win in Eurobasket. Jaka Blažić at the shooting guard spot. He's having a great season. And the 1-2 punch either side of point guard, Maric Lebek from Prepeljic and Blažić is one of the major reasons this team is actually very, very good. Edo Malic, the glue that holds it all together. It's a great starting lineup. It's a talented group, as you'd expect from the Eurobasket champions. This Montenegrin roster, Derek Needham is the naturalized player. Vladimir Mihalovic also serious contributions to this team. But Radovic, 26 minutes, 13 points, really does put a shift in for the home country. Starting lineup with Servic, Ilic, Mihalovic, Nikolic, and Ivanovic. It's a team output that's the key for this Montenegrin lineup. Zoran Nikolic is going to have to put some work in to make sure he takes care of business on the inside. This is evenly matched. This is going to be one of those European top team head-to-head clashes. Slovenia ranked 7th in the world at the moment. Montenegro down at 34, perhaps a little bit undersells their level. Radovan Trivanovic, the gold medal winning coach from last summer, still at the helm of the Slovenian national team, and why wouldn't he be? What a job he has done in delivering on one of the countries that has continually been knocking at the door. Well, they finally forced the door open last summer. Coach Mitrovic, one of the pressurized jobs in national team coaching, this Montenegrin job. Expectations are always high. Any former Yugoslav country expects to be at the top table, and they are no different. So both teams on their way out, moments away from the nightcap game of European qualifiers at the halfway stage of the first round of qualification. Well, wherever you're joining us from, it's a warm welcome to Montenegro, Podgorica, and the Morlaka gym. Montenegro in the red uniform and Slovenia in the white. Now we're underway in Montenegro. We'll get a first look at it. Mihalovic will get it into the half court. Great thing about both these teams is you will not see the ball stick. Baseline penetration, drop to the inside. Extra pass, great rotation defensively. They're going to have to take the long three and hit nothing. That's a defensive start to be proud of for Slovenia. Never got turned, always closed out effectively. And Montenegro had to settle for a poor three. Pavlovic goes to the inside with a pass. Vidmar can't handle. 3-on-2 break. Montenegro down the floor. Open three on the end of it. Way short. Offensive rebound though, and they'll recycle. New full team. Got a whistle on the play. They're going to wipe it off. Holding foul. Managed Lebec. It's a huge step once you've won a championship. The belief that that gives, even if its players are missing, the players coming in, you play like you're a Eurobasket champion. You play with that belief. Montenegro will look to reverse it. Vladimir Mihailovic goes inside. Nice pass. Throw that one down. Great ball movement, great cut. And Nikolic says, hey, this is my house. And he throws the big two-hander down, first possession to score the first two. Lebec off the high screen. Got a whistle on the play. Mihailovic picks up the personal. End-line possession for Slovenia. Lebec will come off the two screens, has a look at his options, gets the ball screen, gets his feet set, fires the three, is short. Vidmar had inside position but couldn't hold it. Ivanovic tries to back in. Turn around off the glass for two is no good. Great work on the glass. Sahovic will come up the offensive rebound. Inside, Nikolic wraps it round, tries to return the favor. Nikolic gave him the pass for the dunk, tried to return the favor and couldn't handle it. A little too congested in the keyway. Blazic. Turnover, 2-on-1 break. Take it through the elbow, make the pass, get the easy two, and they blew the layup. Aka Blazic runs into his own man, which goes down low. Vidmar doesn't finish. And Slovenia a little loose. Ball's knocked out of bounds. And the ball should go back to Slovenia, I believe. One of the things that you get told very early as a player is that if you can keep it in, then you don't give the chance for a referee to potentially get it wrong. Mihailovic lost control. Slovenia quite rightly have the possession and a new 24. Vidmar relieves the pressure, a little slip. Handles it, gets rid of it. Lebec. Extra pass to the corner. Blaz is wide open, turns down the three. Ball's kept alive. Blazic goes up with a putback. Still can't. Vidmar does. Still can't get it to drop, but that man can. Kasper Vidmar. One of the success stories of that Eurobasket championship for Slovenia. Huge performance across the whole competition. Long two is good. Real quick release for Ivanovic. Well, a long, deep three. Defensive rebound is hauled in by Nikolic. Well, Montenegro have come out quick. It's not what, to an extent, we were expecting, but they are really trying to get it done in transition. They lead it 4-2. It's not exactly the highest scoring game you'd have seen after 4 minutes, but Montenegro are really trying to play offensively at a pace. Vidmar spins to the middle, one-on-one. Ball is blocked, comes off Vidmar's head, but it goes back to the Slovenian. Goes to the middle, blocked, and it did come off the last hand. defensively, so 5 seconds on the possession. Which goes inside, got to put it up. Vidmar in traffic is fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line. The expression never changes. This is a job of work with a passion. So Vidmar will go to the free throw line. This is the first. 64% across the first 2 qualifying games for Vidmar. He's pretty much a 60+% free throw shooter across his European club career. Makes the second. Slovenia extend the defense. Montenegro have a look, read the double team, beat it through the air. Nikola Ivanovic. This is more the tempo you'd have expected to see from Montenegro at the start of this game. It's 5 seconds on the possession. Ivanovic with a tough 2 is long. Ball secured finally by Lebek, and he'll advance it. Ball knocked away. Dropped it. Belic, who's having a marvelous tournament from beyond the three-point line, shooting 42% across the first 2 games. Just stroked it. Slovenia with the 6-4 lead. Mihalovic goes inside. Foul line jump shot for Nikolic is no good. Matic Lebek gets it into the half court. Vidmar hands it off. Rebek. Vidmar drops it. Puts it on the floor. Nice pass. Easy 2 for Klemen Prepelic. And Prepelic gets a lot from just moving intelligently away from the ball. 5 points out of the 8 for the shooting guard. Montenegro settle for the 3. Doing a nice job on the glass to stay in this at the moment. Ivanovic goes to Nikolic off the glass for 2. Tough finish. Zoran Nikolic just took it decisively, gets the 2, 4 points personal. Definitely has that European heavyweight clash. We got a whistle away from the ball. There are 2 white shirts on the floor. Zoran Nikolic is the one man standing. He's a little undersized at 2'5", but not lacking anything in strength. Derek Needham steps in. Really does give a dimension to this team. Graduated from Fairfield in 2013. Mornabar here in Montenegro is the club. The 3 is gone, is off. Defensive rebound by Nikolic, and Needham gets a chance to impact. Off the glass for 2 is no good. Blazic comes down with it, and he is fouled in transition. Blazic having a nice season for Andorra as Andorra push for playoff spots in the ACB. Got a whistle on the play. Needham is charged with the block. A little frustration already for the Montenegrins. So Montenegro in the penalty. Slovenia have a chance to get to double digits. Montenegro in the half court. Needham hasn't really got himself going since coming off the bench. Steps back for three, is long. Went looking for one. And Lebek. Vidmar wants to go ball screen. Tough screen. Easy kick. Lazic for three is short. And Vidmar, manhandled on the glass, still gets through it, but Malas is going to be charged with the personal. 2 shots for Gasper Vidmar. Just holds his space superbly. Then just wanders to the free throw line. No histrionics. Vidmar, Frautis from the free throw line, exposed a little again. Here's Derek Needham. The latest of a long line of quality naturalized players that Montenegro have picked up. Jump hook on the inside is no good, off balance. Needham gets the rebound, goes off the glass, can't get the drop. That's a battle. Rebek in transition, has numbers, goes strong, wraps the pass. Lazic looks it, attacks the closeout, drops it to Vidmar, uses his body, goes up for 2. All about strength, all about decisions, and Slovenia made plenty of good ones in that play. Vidmar looks to the heavens, they have an 11-6 lead. Timeout Montenegro. Nice start on the road for the Eurobasket champions. Out of the timeout, Slovenia up the floor. Montenegro have got to come down, spend some time with it, get a good look. Great defense. Taking away the option by Rupnik, just make Needham work so hard. A lot of action away. Needham tries to turn the corner. Rupnik just doing a job. 3 on the possessions, got to go up. Takes the tough one from the foul line, no good. And Slovenia again fight for it on the glass. Foul's called though. Zaga Demek picks up the personal. There's the tough 2 right at the bottom of the shot clock. Demek keeps it alive, but adjudged to have fouled Ivan Malas. Needham looks to reverse it, gets it back. Montenegro getting deep on the clock here. Wide open 3 out the pick and pop is buried. Oladovic with his feet set. I think it only got to 10 feet and half an inch. There's a foul called while the shot was in the air, so the basket counts, and Montenegro get another look at it, and they get an easy look and get the two. Sahovic gets the two. Big trip down the floor, the 5-point turnaround. Lazic down the middle has it knocked away with a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. Lazic will shoot the throws. The help was still coming tomorrow, very late. Oh, Mitrovic in Montenegro, also making a really successful challenge for the Basketball Champions League with Monaco. Right at the top of the French league, serving his time here as national team coach as well. Spent time coaching in the Ukraine with Kimki usually. And has been in Monaco since 2015. And how does Lazic just get that? No one boxes him out. Learn from day one of playing games. Box the shooter out on the free throw. Lazic back on the line. Goes 2 for 2 this time. So a 3-point trip to counter the 5-point trip, the possession before. Needham gets it into the half court. Again, same action. Needham, the whole side opens out for him. Will take the ball screen. Tough pass. Maras off the glass with the left hand. And this Slovenian team just go to the glass as a team. Lazic comes from the weak side, keeps it alive, pushes it, and the ball ends up with Rupnik. Got a whistle on the plate. As Prepelic picks up more attention, will go to the free throw line. Substitution coming in for Slovenia, Vlatko Kanka. Normal scenario, doesn't start, comes in, and then pretty much plays most of the game after that, if previous games are anything to go by. Ido Muric steps out, Kanka steps in. Very like-for-like type rotation. Popovic will move it on. Needham turns the corner. How quick was that? Count that. Derek Needham with an explosive first step. Catches it, just goes. Poor foul by Luka Rupnik. Pressure relieved as Malas finds a way of getting Needham again, starting to feel it now. Stops and pops, count it. Well, someone switched the on button for Derek Needham. All of a sudden, different man on the floor. 3-point game. Asic takes the long three, just about catches the ring, and that'll do it for quarter one. Exactly as anyone called it. This was going to be tight. This was going to be very physical. Didn't see it being high scoring. 16-13. Slovenia have it at the end of the first quarter. Well, any of those social media platforms, check out the app FIBA, the hashtag This Is My House, all of those. If you want to comment on all the World Cup qualifier actions, get on there at FIBA WC, at FIBA World Cup. Use the hashtag This Is My House. And at the moment, Montenegro trying to defend this house. They trailed 13-16 at the end of one. They got off to a pretty slow start. And then all of a sudden, Derek Needham, towards the end of that quarter, just began to explode into life. Two very, very strong teams, well matched up. Inside options, got decent three-point threat. And the game starts to roll. Start of quarter two. Quick catch and release is short for Prepelic. Needham has it. Sideline possession, Montenegro will inbound. Drops it. Asic looking to create. Kankar puts it on the floor. Nowhere to go. Stops. Nice pass. They're going to roll it off as a 3-second call. Popovic has it, gets in the lane, kicks it, quick release on the off the penetration. Tough battle on the glass, but as a team, finally won by Slovenia. Getting another chance. Kankar was fouled as he came down with that one. And while it's close, you've got to like the way the options Slovenia have. As a group, they just get after it on the glass. Any opportunity they can, they're looking to run. Substitutions off the Montenegrin bench. Nice noise in the crowd. Gym not quite full, but it's very, very busy, very noisy. A contingent of Slovenian fans on the far side behind the bench trying to make some noise. Pelic tries to cut, gets a little hold on him. Now he gets it back. Vidmar with the screen. Nick, well, he's going to not be happy with missing that. Got the defense in the air, attacked that little space. Got after it. Ball retained by Slovenia. Well, sorry, ball with Montenegro. Popovic. Down screen action. They reverse the ball. Feet set for three is long. And the foul's going to get called on Luka Rupnik. See, I'm not altogether understanding the call. Looked like a little bit of 6 of one and half a dozen of another. Two guys just competing for it. No one seemed to have established their space. Ball inbounded, pressure released by Ilic. Derek Needham with 9 on the possession. Moves it on. Stop, the pop for the 2 and the foul. As it's charged with a personal, picks up the first foul. Right across the arm. No need to foul that. Tough shot. If they make it, they make it. Ranes on the free throw line. As it sits, one-point game. Montenegro started the second quarter very, very well. Nice pass to Vidmar down low. Tries to go to work. Tries to get to the middle. Tries to barrel his way through. Inside, outside. Great help. Ranes is fouled in transition. That'll be the 4th team foul for Slovenia. Any further fouls as Muric puts his hand up. Nice little scoop pass to the roll for the quick release on the 2, and Nikolic again continues to impress. 6 points personal. Vidmar rolls wide open. Great deflection. And Montenegro much more active defensively. 4-on-2 break. Penetration to the ring for 2. They blow it. Great rebound by Vidmar. Chance to run the other way. Slovenia look like they're going to turn it down. Wide open in the corner for 3 is short. And Vidmar just owns the glass. That's out of rebound. Muric turns down the 3. Just goes into traffic. Offensive foul called. Muric definitely at fault. There was no space to attack. There he sees he's going to go straight into traffic. And there's the leading elbow. And that'll be 2 fouls on Muric in quick succession. Slovenia take the timeout with 6:20 to go in the first half. It's still tight. It's still intense. It's still Montenegro, Slovenia.
Tvoj teče, se pokažemo, kot da smo v 1-2-2 coni. Se pravi, če 5 kle teče, si kle. Če 4 kle, 4 kle. Kaj smo v coni? Jasno. Moramo pa normalno evento meni. Sam to malo zbigamo. Kaj gremo pa v napad.
Ti si na dolje. Topka na driblaj. Idemo post up. Ali kada je nastavak, molim te? Uđi u quick rip. Ili Hataj dolje, znači otvori dolje suprotna strana. Vidiš što imaš? Znači imaš ovu poz, hoćeš koju stranu, lijevu, desnu? Opet, znači lijeva strana.
Well, Coach Matic knows that his team has the momentum now. You could hear the urgency in his timeout. It's almost as important of what he said. He wanted to keep that momentum going. They really have started this second quarter so much more efficiently than Slovenia. A 6-2 start for Montenegro and a chance to build on that right now. Popovic looks underneath, no pass, will take the ball back. That's a holding foul, and that'll be shots for Montenegro. Rupnik is charged with a personal. Substitutions coming in off the Montenegrin bench. Herman Jeladovic checks back in. Two from two from the line. An impressive 8-2 start to this second quarter. Kenkar lines it up, lets it go for three. Short, Vidmar again. It's all about possession. Great block though. Milanovic just stayed with the play after Vidmar just hauled in the rebound. Physicality, it's great to see. Step back for three is short. Got a whistle on the plate. A little bit of sympathy for the defense. A little bit of sympathy for Maric Lebek. Really couldn't get through. Wow, the performance in this second quarter continues to impress. Blazic needs a pass, nowhere to go, just about moves it on. And the Montenegrin defense has just gone up at least 2 notches. Lebek with a tough one, can't get it to drop. Kenkar hangs around and he does what he's been doing consistently for this program. All the blue collar work. They're going to go jump ball on that. Popovic, good contribution. Mihalovic will inbound. Ivanovic, nice find to Mihalovic. Can't get the drop, but they will come up with the offensive rebound. Nice spin to the baseline, reverse layup. Radovic was gone before you knew it. Lazic just drops it down to Vidmar, who feels a little contact. Now he puts it on the floor. Mulic for three, got it. Just drops it from deep. Edo Mulic. And the Slovenian offense machine kicks into action. Nice find. Radovic's three is no good. Rebek comes down with a rebound and pushes. No one stops him. Ball's knocked away. Out of bounds. Montenegrin basketball. Just lost control on the way up. Ball movement again by Montenegro. Inside touch, inside, outside, extra pass. They line it up. Mihalovic for three is way off. Got so much more joy when they're aggressive, when they attack the basket, even if it's to attack the basket to then kick it. When they just settle for the three, they've been nowhere near as productive. Muric will move it up. Vidmar looks to hand it off. No, he doesn't. Gives it to Muric. Goes pick and roll with Vidmar. Muric lines up the three. Same spot, same result. Slovenia lead it 26-24. And Muric sparks the Eurobasket champions into life in quarter two. Timeout Montenegro. Slovenia lead it 26-24.
Idemo ovako, Branje, Suvan. Daj, nemoj da padam, bre, ovako, kad dođeš da padnemo svaki put u pičku vatru. Odigraj minut zakon, ne ide. Da svaki ulazak idemo u bunar. Gledaj ovo sad. Nikole, si okej?
Prvo napad. Gremo. 3, 4, Mura, Ena, Blažo. Ti stojiš kle. Gledaj ko žogo, hitar čez. Stager, slip. Takoj se obrnaš, pik. Viš nota.
So 3 to go in the half. Montenegro with the ball, down 2. Mihalovic outside. Now, Kenkar's entitled to hold his space, but I think he got outside his space and trying to prevent the ball going into the block. He's holding. There you see again, we say this all the time. When you put your palm of your hand on your opponent, makes the job of the referee pretty straightforward. Long way short on the first for Oladovic. Oladovic makes a second. Lebek guarded by Ivanovic. Nice matchup. Lebek, no one helps, just blows past people to the easy 2. Montenegro running the Slovenian offense almost, forgot to play defense. Ivanovic outside, takes the high screen. Pick and roll's not an option, they lift. Now the ball goes into the block. Nikolic tries to create an angle, can't complete. Vidmar pulls down the rebound. It's Slovenia's turn to take the momentum. Blazic is blocked. Now don't watch. Good job by the cameraman to turn his camera off. I think he's broken his nose right here. There. Elbow straight into the nose area. Of Ranes. Was really being effective. Big energy input off the bench. Lebeck, Vidmar dives, great pass. And Needham has to make a decision. Does he help or stay? Because he did neither. But a nice pass, easy two for Vidmar. And Slovenia opening out to 5. Needham fires up the 3, way short. Ball's knocked away. Someone's going to play a little football with it. Ball will come back with 3 seconds there were on the possession. Back to Slovenia with a new full team. There's the left foot just toe poking the ball away. Blazic will inbound. Lebeck. Nice pass. Vidmar for 2. That's the Slovenian basketball for the summer. Great movement away from the basketball. Very effective screens. Well, the issue for Slovenia is that even though they may claim these fouls are a bit touchy, they've been being caught this way the whole game. Prelpic's turn this time to claim he wasn't doing anything. Two for 2 from the line. So Montenegro stopped the bleeding and close it to a 5-point game. Ivanovic steps back in. Mihailovic will check out. Turnover. Should be an easy 2. Why want an easy 2? And you're going to throw it down to ignite the crowd. Timeout Slovenia. In the last minute, Lebeck decides to bounce it off his heel. .53 seconds or so remaining in the half. It's been a half of momentum swings.
veš, pa si tu tukaj, pa reš čez, pa kličaš čin, pa je sam tako, prle greš sam na handoff greš ta, ti greš čez in igraš lepo čin, jasno. Dej se pa skoncentrirati.
Tak je, step out, agresiv. Sve, ajde, to je to. Ajde, kidaj, crnu gol, ajde, odigraj.
Kankar down the middle will kick. They're going to get 2 here, Slovenia. This one and one more. Down to 8 on the possession. Pearl pitch off the feet of Nikolic. So they get a new full team. Still going to get this ball back in plenty of time if they go quick. Kankar puts on the floor, kicks it. Lebek, 3 seconds, has to take the tough lean away. 3 is off, and I'm sure there was some pushing as Vidmar was unable to get off the floor. Got another whistle on the play. Montenegro had a foul to give. .7 seconds. Montenegro can't foul now. Momentum play, last 11 seconds of the first half. Vidmar, reverse layup, doesn't get the drop. Montenegro, chance to get it away. Little runner for 3 is no good. And that'll do it for the half. We knew this would be tight. We knew this would be close. Both teams had moments of dominance in that first half, but we get to half-time with Montenegro on the wrong end of a 29-32 margin. Slovenia on the road will go into the locker room slightly the happier. Here are the numbers. Not a great night for Montenegro from the three-point line. 1 from 11 has absolutely killed them in this game. Rebounding-wise, a 7 and 10 against a 10 and 15. Slovenia have the edge. So those stats will tell you what a tight game it is. These highlights will demonstrate how tight it's been. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in around 10-12 minutes for the second half. It's a crucial matchup. The Montenegro turn this around and defend the home floor of the Slovenia, get a crucial road win. We'll see you after the halftime break to see which of these two teams will go to 2 and 1. Well, welcome back to Palica in Montenegro. We're at the half. It's 32-29 to Slovenia on the road here. Intriguing first half. Some questions that you've got to ask, though. You know, Slovenia was solid. You know, still, they struggled to just establish the type of game you'd expect them to play. Only shooting 25% from the three-point line. The contributions across the roster, so it's not too bad for them on the road. Really did start very solidly. Montenegro are the team that shooting only 9% from the three-point line, a team that normally shoots the three well. Derek Needham, who for the middle of his 9 minutes, after about 4 or 5 minutes on the floor, just exploded in that period, and then just went quiet again. Getting consistent contribution out of Needham could be a real factor here. Eight turnovers for Slovenia is very, very unlike them. They've made up for that by controlling the glass, 25-17. Everything else sort of balances itself out pretty tightly. Although Slovenia under 60% from the free throw line. But in saying they're under 60% from the free throw line, 7 from 12 against 8 from 10. It's still a pretty, not that many free throws. It's just really, really balanced so tightly this game. It's a very tough to call game. Give us your opinion on any of the social media platforms. Hashtag this is my house, at FIBA WC, any of those platforms. Get involved. This day of action, one of the busiest days of international basketball you'll ever remember. Qualifiers across the world, starting off with games in Asia. Some of those yesterday, some of those today. The African qualifiers, the Americans qualifiers, the European qualifiers, so many talking points, so many great performances. Get involved. Hashtag this is my house. Tell us which way you think this one's going to go. But wherever you're watching, you're welcome back to Montenegro. Prepelic will inbound and Slovenia will get the first look at it in the half court. The Eurobasket champions trying to go 2-1. Montenegro trying to go 2-1 in a very tough group. Penetration down the lane. Prepelic just wraps it to Vidmar, who somehow tries to go up. They're going to call it a jump ball. Possession will transfer to Montenegro. One of the quietest guys on the floor for Slovenia, Kankar, in his 11 minutes, just 2 points. He has been a major factor for this team in the first 2 games. Little head and shoulder fake to the layup for 2. Petar Popovic just sold the head and shoulder fake, balked completely. Vidmar goes strong, manufactures his body shape to get an angle to finish. Straight down the gut of that Montenegrin defense. Ivanovic outside, moves it on. Kilic will reverse it. Now they'll set the ball screen. Ivanovic gets to the foul line. Great pass, great movement away from the basketball. Ivanovic just laid it on the bounce pass, right into the path, right in stride. Lebec. Lazic, nice cut, easy 2. Ivanovic, this is how you'd expect Montenegro on the pace. Ivanovic with the three, it's good. Great read on the pick and roll. Still going to knock the shot down. But Ivanovic will tie it up at 36, and with 7:56 to go, we have a new ball game here in Podgorica. Which penetrates. Vidmar puts it on the floor. It's a battle. Muric, great block, and they're off to run Montenegro. Ivanovic, as he's trying to front in the post, it's a battle down low. As it gets round, tremendous effort. Ball comes off the knee and will belong to Slovenia. Vidmar down the middle, tries to play strong, is fouled on his way up. And Slovenia are going right at the heart of that Montenegrin defense. Vidmar's had touches on most of the possessions already in this third quarter. It's his third time they've given it to him at the ring. He's scored, jump ball, and now he's been fouled, and he's at the free-throw line. This is yet another throw. Make that 1 from 5 on the night. Make that 1 from 6 on the night. One of those nights that you do not want to read the stats. Popovic looks at his options, will hit the high post. Reposition on the screen. Ivanovic tries to exploit it. Great hands by Vidmar, takes the three to Ivanovic, she's short and out of bounds on the catch. Derek Needham checks in. I think crucial how Needham plays here. There were moments in that first half where he just took over and was super quick. And then he just disappeared again. Rebek, great work by Needham. 3-on-2 break, great pass. Needham wide open for three, count it. On cue, Derek Needham. 3-on-1 break. Spots up on the three-point line and just drains it. Montenegro lead 39-36. Great start to the third period for the home country. 10-4 early in this third period. Vidmar down the middle, gives it up. Perlic will get it back, takes the ball screen from Vidmar, who rolls wide open in the corner. Lazic lines it up, is short. Great rebound by Rebek. They're going to call it offensive on the glass. A look of total disbelief. He's not boxed out. There's people coming from two sides sideways, and he's coming forward. I don't understand that call. It's easy in slow-mo to recognize it, but two guys are going sideways and one guy going in the other direction. It's a tough call. Needham under pressure from Rebek. Turns the corner. A lot of dribble by Derek Needham. Holding foul called. Rebek will sit. Needham turns the corner, drops it. Nikolic going up. Blocking foul. He'll go to the free throw line unless they call it on the dribble. That's a clear foul by Vidmar. So Nikolic will sit, and Montenegro build the 4-point lead. 6 to go in the third. Vidmar releases. Pelic puts it on the floor with a little hang time. Contact on the call. I think he came down hard on his knee. Foul's going to be called on Popovic. Two to come. Slovenia will welcome the chance to tick it over from the score. That's a foul all the way through. Well, if he's Rane's probably had his nose numbed, I think. It's going to be sore, though. Perovic misses the first. Kenkar still not needed, it would appear. And 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Vidmar can't secure that. Needham looks long, turns it straight back over. Ball slips out of his hand. Rupnik looks inside. No real pass. Has to fire up. The three is off. And Vidmar, even though he worked for position, was just outworked. Needham will advance it. Montenegro beginning to establish a little bit of control. Definitely of tempo. Go with a jump hook. Roll it round for 2. 6-point lead for Montenegro. Radovic gets his 8th point of the game. I think his foul as he attacked it. Needham picks up the personal. New 14 with 4:42 to go. Slovenia is struggling to get going in this second half. That'll help. It's the 4th team foul for Montenegro. Varanis picks up the personal. Pelic going baseline, drops it inside. It'll still stay. Let's take a look. 1 touch, 2 touches. I think there was a 3rd touch. Needham gets it into the half court. Nice floated pass. Savima just says, not in this house or in any house. Lazic tries to turn it into points, which he does. That's how to turn your defense into points. Does that inspire a little lift for Slovenia in this 3rd period? Because they've been so flat. Needham looks inside. Stop and pop for 2 is no good. And Radovic, I think, worked hard on the glass. And I think he's going to be charged with a foul. That's over the back. Loose ball foul, so Slovenia will shoot the throws. Muric makes the first. Solid from the free throw line. Needham stops and fires the 3 is no good. It's a battle on the glass, but Muric comes down with the ball. Muric leads it. Vidmar. They're going to go offensive. A big man in the open floor. A lot of ground to make up. This is where he should just stop, because he is not going to be able to change direction that quickly. There forever and a day. Needham penetrates, is fouled on the way through, and he'll go to the free throw line. Rupnik Slovenia increased a little tempo in the half court here. Prepelic goes up off the glass, tough finish. Everything's a little sharper now for Slovenia. 9 points personal for Prepelic. Out of bounds, turnover, and Rupnik. Starting to really become a factor just with energy as much as anything else. Slovenia have a chance to tie it. Under 3 to go in the third as Mihailovic will check back in. Wide open. Repnik for 3 is good. Slovenia retake the lead. 45 to 44 with 2:40 to go in the third. And Rupnik is right in a wave of emotion. The traveling fans really enjoying that phase of play. If you continue to play defense, if you continue to use that as your consistent base, your offense will come. So Slovenia make it a 15 to 13 quarter type right up and take the 1 point lead.
Always behind ball, going up behind. Nikolić, sredina, ti si posle bloka istuči. Ide na stranu loptu. Znači press break like we want. Ne treba da gubimo loptu. Dobro. Hoću napad, slušaj me sad.
Gremo prvi napad, elbow piđa. Ajde, ti se trud, da bo želno dobil tukile. Ajde, ne spušimo, ajde, pametno,
Ivanovic gives himself a little space, wraps it. Needham nails the 3. That sparked him in the first half. A made 3, is that going to spark him in the second half? Montenegro by 2. Rupnik needs a pass, finds a pass. Mek is fouled, he'll go to the free throw line. Never a moment of negative thought in Klemen Prepelic's mind as he stepped up to the free throw. This to make it a new ball game with 2:09 to go in the third, which he does. We're tied at 47. Kankar's going to step in. Needham will inbound and get it back. Well, a tough runner by Needham is no good. Defensive rebound by Dimek. Just owns it. And Prepelic comes off the screen, looks to create, wraps it to the corner. Kankar for 3 with feet set. Just never in doubt. Knocked it down for fun from the corner. Toe to toe, 2 heavyweights Upstairs for the two. Neither a dunk nor a layup. They're going to jump that. And they're going to tee the bench on Montenegro. Technical foul call on the play. Propelvic will make the most of. Predic goes to 13 personal. Oh, thrown hard. Back down the middle, just threw it down. 6-point lead for Slovenia. Montenegro have to answer. Straight to the gut, great control. Super little finish by Hilic. Could easily have just run through it. As it's in the lane with hang time for two. And all of a sudden, it's out to a 6-point game. Jump hook for two is good. Takes the three, is no good. That'll do it for quarter three. And Slovenia, after trailing during period three, recaptured their composure, knocked down 23 points that finds them with an increased 55-51 margin at the end of three over Montenegro. A lot to happen in this before we'll know who gets the two in the win column. So Slovenia going to 58%. The three-point numbers creeping up for both teams. Montenegro, 3 threes in that period. Really did start to knock it down. Needham's having a great game now. 10 points, 5 assists. Pelpic, though, 12 points, 4 assists. A little bit head-to-head between those two. Kankar extends the floor, got a holding foul. It's a poor foul. There is no need for it. It's a waste of a foul, especially in the fourth quarter when you want to have control of your foul situation. Lazic needs a pass, moves it on. Lazic will come off the screen. Needs a pass, finds one. Muric in the corner. They did have him trapped. They took it away. Puts it on the floor. Wraps it to Vidmar for two. He blows it. Muric after it. Everybody after it. Everyone's on the floor. I think we're going to jump it up. Mekic just couldn't finish the play. Little bunny went a begging. Deep three from Ivanovic. Never looked like he was in rhythm. Drops it inside, turnover again. And this time, nice handles by Hilic. Ivanovic comes off the high screen. Want to clear out this side of the floor. The step back two is no good. Ball falls into the hands of Prepelic. And he'll advance it. This game is going to go right down to the wire. Lazic comes off the screen. Oh, nice pass. Easy two. And you can see the reaction of Nikolic. No one helped him. He helped, no one helped. Well, somehow, well, in the end, it goes to Slovenia. 4-on-3 break. Kankar wide open for three, is off. And Mignac's going to be charged with the pushing foul. That's his full foul. That's a great box out by the Slovenian defense. It's a team rebound. Lazic again at pace, attacks it. Looks for options, will recycle. Great little cut, inside, outside. Lazic wide open for three. In the book for Slovenia. 9-point lead, biggest lead of the game. Lazic goes to 14 personal. He finally gets a three to drop on the night. Montenegro take the timeout.
Take the ball, play cool. Good back screen. Score. And good pick. Let's play one fucking short throw.
Tico Štuki! Počaki, imamo šprintu korpusom! Ej, to kad ti govorim! Ajde! Ajde!
And Slovenia up the floor. Needham will inbound. He'll just go. Ball's knocked over. Only 10 on the possession. Just down the middle, whistle on the plate, as Popovic really just had to make it happen on his own. Haka Blasic with the personal. Eight-point lead for the Eurobasket champions in the half court. Muric relieves the pressure. Shankar has it. Gonna hand it off. Goes back to Lebek. Far too easy. Montenegro going to recycle. Great defensive rebound by Lebek. This one's warming up nicely. Montenegro's got to start eating into that 8-point lead. Lebek has it, guarded by Needham. Turnover recovered. I think that'll be a Montenegro ball. That's the first part. Get a stop. For Montenegro, 6:01, plenty of time. Time's not the issue at the moment, but they've got to start sticking that scoreboard over. That's left-hand take. Gonna shoot the throws. Bimar again is the man exposed on the help. Poor defense by Muric. Just got caught up trying to... Well, he made a read that they were going to use the screen. Didn't make them use the screen. That's where it fell down. Off the high screen, Ribek tries to turn the corner, moves it on. Pelch for three. Oh, from deep! Just when you think Montenegro are turning the corner to get back into it, Pelch just gets his feet set and just knocks it down from deep. Almost back to the summer, back to Turkey, when players from Slovenia came up with play after play after play. Last 5 minutes of what could be a crucial road win for Slovenia here. Perovic tries to turn the corner, needs a pass, finds one. Rebic from deep. Oh, back-to-back threes. From downtown Podgorica, they follow each other in with 3 from 3, way outside. And Montenegro can't panic, they've got to answer. Nice pass. They'll take the foul and shoot the 2. Well, they won't shoot the 2. I think the foul was on the floor. Yeah, the ball was on the floor with a foul, and they're only on the 3 team fouls. Well, they are shooting throws. Nikolic makes the first. Have to stop this little run by Slovenia. Nikolic, one of the steady components of this Montenegrin performance, but even he goes 1 for 2. Still an 11-point lead. Lebec looks long. Pelpic wraps it. Needham almost gets it. They do come up with a steal. There's the stop. Now they've got to get the score. Needham in the open floor, goes inside. Great pass. Great decision. Not only do they stop the bleeding, they give themselves their own momentum. 9-point game, 4:10 to go. Plenty of time for the home country. But it's going to be tough. This Slovenian team is now clicking into gear.
Blažo, ti greš Nidama krit. Jasno? Ti greš Nidama. Na Nidamu. Na Ivanoviću. A na Ivanoviću misliš? Lej, pokaz se mu toliko pol pet pedalov, jasno? Sam u zad mu ne čuvat, fante. Logri tu to. Ej,
gledaj, ajde ovaj napad, gledaj napad, molim. Možeš do Ivanović ovdje. Nikolić, gledaj. Napravi blokadu, kao rogovi, ali napravi blokadu. Set the screen, fast. Go idi in back screen and continue. Ajde. Crnu varu. See, you understand?
So Slovenia will inbound. They have the 9-point lead. Pelic will get it over the half. Prelic for 3, doesn't get it. That's a battle on the glass, and Montenegro win it. Derek Needham gets Montenegro into the half court. Now he has it, takes the quick release for 3, is long. Prelic comes down with a rebound. Great effort by both guys. Muric comes up with it. Pelpic just handles it. Even then he's trying to create. Sideline possession. A little bit of a running repairs on the shoes. Ball's knocked away. Should be okay for Blažić to collect. It's a screen by Vidmar. Just takes a hole. Kankar, his spot in the corner is no good. It's got to go up and blocked, and there'll be the 24 violation. Needham gets it into the half court. Ivanovic handles, gets in, tough second step, tough shot, new full team for. Needham becoming a factor. 10 points personal. Needham again with a steal. Numbers down the floor. Needham at pace to far side of the ring for 2. 7-point game. Montenegro hanging around, trying to get over the hump. It's a tough move again by Prepelic. Just goes so strongly. Pavic will sit. 3rd personal. So Prepelic, in response to the unsportsmanlike foul, will shoot 2. And then Slovenia will get possession of the ball. Slovenia with a 9-point advantage. Next couple of possessions could be crucial. Blazic can't get it to drop. We've got a whistle on the play. Nikolic hits the floor hard. Take the walk down the floor for the loose ball foul, just to make it a 7-point game if both of these drop. Still a 3-possession game. Two from 2 again, solid from the free throw line. It's a 7, plenty of time, get a stop right now. That's just sloppy as a defensive play. Renes. Rebek will go to the free throw line, chance to increase this 7-point lead. It's been a tough night at the office. Ivanovic tries to turn the corner, nice lift, and it's on this side. Penetration, need a pass. The tough 3 after that. That's a great series defensively by Slovenia. Everything they had a hand on.
udari blokadu. Nikol, ti sad je ovdje. Znači, istovremeno, same time, samo smo to bacili.
Well, there's game within the game here, 9-point margin. It looks like these teams could end up in second and third places behind Spain in this group. So margin might be something that both coaches will consider as important here. Needham will inbound. Crucial possession for Montenegro. Defensive rebound, and Blazic has it. It could be crucial. Last minute coming up, and Slovenia needs to push on now, hammer home this advantage. Lebek gonna have a jump ball. Ball still stays with Slovenia. Vidmar gets open, nice pass. Muric again, the guy that does all the little things. Muric has it. They're not gonna foul. There's only 3 seconds on the, now they foul. That's Nikolic. Why, oh why does he foul right then? They get right to the bottom of the shot clock, and then he does that. When if he'd just let it run out and they miss the shot, they make the shot themselves, they're right in it with time left. And now with no time, these fans from Slovenia celebrating already. They're almost there to go 2-1 in the group, which, if all things, other things remain equal, sets up a classic showdown with Spain in the summer window, and who knows who'll play in those games. Needham can't get it to drop. And in the end, Slovenian quality has just enabled them to get over the line. And now they're going to foul and make the margin bigger. It's not the smartest way to finish this game for Needham. These teams will face each other in Slovenia in the last game of the first round. Down the middle, and Nikolic with a throwdown makes it a 10-point game. Should be the last shot of the game here. Slovenia will finish this first round. They'll obviously go to Belarus on Monday. But on the 28th of June, they're at home to Spain, a game that could decide who wins the group. Vidmar just about gets the drop. And 1.5 seconds. And that'll mean it's a 10-point margin. Make that a 12-point margin. That'll do it. It's been tight. At times it's been feisty. It's always been of quality. It's always been intense. But Slovenia the Eurobasket champions come to Montenegro and go home with a 75-63 win. A lot of mutual respect between these guys. It's been a tremendous performance by Slovenia. At times, you know, they had to just tough it out. Prilic had 19 points personal. There are the numbers. The only numbers that really matter are 75-63, but 57% from the two-point range. And Montenegro's failure to make a three. 22% from the three-point line is just not getting it done. Slovenia also won the glass, but turned it over 17 times, and their rebound capacity just about made up for that. Nikolic had a really strong game with 15 points. Prilic with 19. Vidmar with 9 boards. Vidmar 1 rebound away from a double-double. Just week in, week out, he just goes to work. Tremendous performance by the big man from Slovenia. Doesn't appear to be doing over amounts of work, but he just contributes across the strap line. Blazic had a really nice game. Needham was just 2 in and out for me. Needs to be consistent if he's going to make Montenegro a winning team. But that's an incredibly important win for Slovenia, not just for their position in the first round, but that result is a result that they'll probably carry through to the second round. Obviously, the table is the wrong way around. Slovenia are in second place with 5 points. And they will move on to face Belarus. And Montenegro will have the daunting prospect of a nice little trip to see Spain. Well, we'll leave you with some highlights of a game that Slovenia looked every inch a Eurobasket champion, finding ways to win, finding ways to be effective, and trying to tough one out on the road. Great win by Slovenia. For now, it's a good night, and I hope you've enjoyed all this action from the European qualifiers from the World Cup. Let us know what you think. Love to hear from you with that hashtag #ThisIsMyHouse. At the FIBA WC, the FIBA World Cup, any social media platform, get involved. Look forward to hearing from you. Looking forward to joining you again for more action from the World Cup. But from now, from Montenegro, it's good night.